Hello and welcome to the Pointless Distractions podcast. I'm your host, Kyle Draper. With me,
Graham Bergeron.
Pat Draper.
all right, Merry Christmas, boys. It's officially our first Christmas special, even if it's a little more low key.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Crimbus?
Crimbus, yeah. Trim your Crimbus bush.
Yeah.
ODB, I wish you were my son.
Chris still has no idea what Crimbus is, and we should keep it that way.
All right.
Save it for next Christmas.
Sure.
So what do you guys have planned? I guess you're gonna guess the same old thing as Thanksgiving and Halloween.
I mean, Christmas is a little different with the kids. Usually we have them they will do a sleepover in our room, and
It's not a sleepover if it's in your room.
well, they have to go
You're sleeping over.
they have to go through the living room to get to our bedroom, so we don't want them to wake up and see the presents before they come and wake us up. So we have like a special sleepover night where they spend the night in our room, and it's like a special Christmas thing, and then we all wake up and
Oh, fair enough. I was gonna say our parents would have been like, if you get up in the middle of the night, you're not getting presents. All right.
Yeah.
They held
Well,
that
I
in.
mean,
I'm dead serious too.
They'd beat us. Yeah, pretty much.
my parents had stuff like that too, and I'm sure that, they wouldn't try to open them or anything, but, we want to be there when they wake up in the morning and see all the presents.
No, what are the big presents for Spencer this year? What is he into?
Um,
I'm sure it changes weekly.
yeah, I mean, sorry, I am under the weather today. Right now his big thing is he's into like Transformers. Pokemon is always a big thing for him, but he's into like Sonic the Hedgehog, stuff like that. So it's, he made a list of most of the stuff that he wants. The big things that he asked for aren't even like franchise based. He asked Santa for like a drone, and he wanted like a building kit for like a town. Yeah. So I don't know. There isn't anything like super huge.
Like an adult like drone he wants. Like,
I mean, I don't think he's gonna notice whether or not it's a kid's drone or an adult drone. But
do they make little kid drones?
Like a Mavic 2.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Oh.
but this year we just got him like lots of little things instead of like one huge.
And I assume your daughter's so young, it's just whatever.
Yeah, I mean, she has a lot of stuff. She doesn't have like as many interests beyond like Mickey Mouse and Elmo and Bluey. So it's with her, it's kind of whatever. And it's tough with her because her birthday is also 3 days after Christmas.
Now, have your kids like ever looked or found the presents like Pat and I used to do?
No.
Like my mom was super blatant. You just go in her big ass closet and
Yeah. They're always in there. I'm like, oh, that's what I'm getting this year.
Yeah, I mean, ours was the same. Our parents would try to hide them in different places every year because they knew that I always found them. But they're not old enough to even think about looking yet.
So I remember the old bullshit lie. Did I mention this last time when like mom would say, Santa Claus uses the same wrapping paper as me. We just share it, or he couldn't fit it on his sled, so he keeps the presents here and he comes in and then like puts it out, and I'm like, yeah, that's logical, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you just gotta say that, like, Santa can't actually get to every house every night, or in one night, so sometimes he drops the presents off early and we wrap them for him.
Oh, yeah. Kyle, do you remember when we would go to Grandma and Grandpa's house and we'd all be getting ready to go to bed and they're like, go to bed, guys. Santa's coming. And somebody would like literally jingle these little bells and like, Santa's coming. We're like, ah.
I don't remember that part, but I remember sleeping in
remember
that like guest room where Grandpa's room was.
Yeah.
And I remember like looking out the window and it was you or Aaron. Like I'm talking about this late 80s. But
Yeah.
there's like a red light in the sky, a plane going, and like that was Rudolph, and I like 100% believed it.
Oh, yeah. But I used to hear the bells they would ring. I'm like, oh, okay. Because Uncle Beetle would be there. And yeah.
It's probably just him in the garage getting fucking another 30 rack. Like, falling over.
Getting high
I hear
as
some
fuck.
bottles clinking. It's Santa.
Yep. Drinking the cores.
I remember the one time I ever thought like I had an encounter with Santa. It was when we lived in Virginia. It must have been the last year I would have believed it. So I must have been 8 or 9. And I remember we were all sleeping in that one room. Remember me and Katie's room? Because your room would have been off the living room. Not that you would have believed in Santa at that time.
No, where in Virginia? Which house?
Berkshire.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure you were in the room with me and Katie. Once again, you were probably 15, so you wouldn't have believed it. But I remember the door opening at like 2 in the morning and me being dead still. Obviously, it was mom or dad making sure we were asleep. But I like 100% believe that was Santa. I was scared shitless. Like if he knows I'm awake, I'm not getting anything.
That's the house. That's the house where they who's
Yeah,
the
who's the
best?
best? Yeah, that's why I know the whole layout. You wouldn't have been in your room that night.
Probably not.
Any good Christmas memories though, Graham? Like, what was like the best present you ever got?
Uh,
Or did your parents? We've talked about this before, and I don't think on the pod, but did your dad do the old classic, like my dad would do, where you didn't get whatever it was, and it would be like Christmas story, and be like, "Oh, what's that over there?" And I remember it was like the GI Joe headquarters, or
no, I mean my parents never did anything like that. The most memorable one I think is definitely, I think when I was like 12 or something, our parents got me and my sister both TVs for our bedroom. And that was probably like the biggest present I ever got.
how big
Oh
were the
yeah,
TVs?
I mean they weren't huge. I mean the boxes were massive because they were still the like box TVs. This was still before like flat screens and stuff, so they were
CRTs.
like decently sized.
27-inch, maybe 25.
Probably like, yeah, somewhere around there. But that's probably the biggest one I can remember.
I had like a 12-inch TV in my room like forever. I think it was ancient, but what about you, Pat? What was the best thing you ever got? Did Dad do that to you too? Like, remember one year he got me the PS2 and just like pulled that out of nowhere. Like I said, GI Joe headquarters, bunch of random stuff.
Well, I remember one
They'd
year
always
that
be
we.
hiding behind the couch or whatever. I'd be like, what's that over
Yeah, I
there?
remember.
Like straight up Christmas Story rip off, but it was like magic every time.
Yeah, I remember that Dad was like, "Oh, we couldn't find Nintendo. They ran out, but we got the Atari 2GS."
How do you
Remember
remember the name of that?
that? No, of course I remember.
That would have been 1988, right?
Yeah, it was the first year we moved to Virginia. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we got the NES right after that.
But the 2GS had what, like King Kong
It was
or
Donkey Kong was-
Donkey Kong. What else? What else was on there?
Blue Max.
Oh, the one, the World War One pilot. Yeah,
Yeah, the thing was horrible.
I got hit sticks.
Was that the Christmas I got the Cobra Terrordrome? You remember that thing,
Probably.
right? That thing was great.
Yes, there was a video of it. Remember, like they filmed it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're gonna send this to your grandparents.
Graham, like Pat and I shared a room, and that thing like took up all the floor space.
Oh, gee, that thing was huge.
It shot a fucking jet out of the middle of it. It was like second
Oh,
to
I
the size
forgot
of the
that.
USS Flag.
I forgot that thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say that my parents like didn't care or anything because they always got us what we wanted, and
It was more of a practical thing. Well, you need a TV. Here
well,
you go.
yeah, it was never, they never made like a production out of all of it. I mean, a lot of times I remember the year that me and my sister got a PlayStation 2, they also got us games, but they didn't even think about the fact that we might open the games before the PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
So like I opened a PlayStation 2 game and I'm like, okay, where's the PlayStation now? Like that has to be what I open next. And you know, they were trying to
You
play
never
a
actually got the PlayStation.
no, we got
But
the
yeah.
PlayStation. They
Yeah.
tried to play it
You
off.
wish
and be
real
like-
hard.
They tried to
But
play
no.
it off and be like, "Oh, like you can't play that on the PlayStation 1?" And I'm like, "Okay, which box is the PlayStation 2?"
That sounds like me trying to play a game with you. What do you mean, Graham? Doesn't work on your Nintendo?
Or you would get random batteries and like, what the fuck is this for? And then it would make sense
Yeah,
later.
but if our parents did that, that would be as a gag, though. Getting batteries,
Yeah.
it'd still be like, what? Why? Like,
What's that for? Oh, it's for Teddy Ruxpin.
Dude, that was a bomb gift.
What, Teddy Ruxpin?
Hey, Ruxpin.
That thing was awesome.
That was one year. That's all I wanted, and I got that too. Like I've said before, we're always complaining about our childhood and Christmas. Oh, we did this. Like, pretty sure I almost got everything I ever wanted. Like, mostly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't really. I can never think of a disappointing Christmas.
I can't either.
Hell, I mean, I still love Christmas. Fucking
Yeah,
great
'cause you have
holiday.
kids now, though.
Oh, I
It's
loved
different.
Christmas before we had kids.
Well, I loved it too, but it doesn't matter to me anymore. It's just like another day.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd rather give a gift than get one because it's the element of surprise when you make someone happy with a gift.
I remember when I got the, I think it was Christmas '97. I got N64, and that was a gift from Mike. So my sister's husband, well, not at the time, but my brother-in-law. So all the regular presents I got, and then plus N64 on top of that, and GoldenEye. That was probably the greatest Christmas.
Yeah, it sounds like a great one.
Yeah, because we used to Mike and Aaron's room. We used to play that, right? In '64, there was some was like a racing game that we used to watch.
You're thinking of Rallycross and
Rallycross. Yeah,
PlayStation.
Rallycross. Oh, that was PlayStation? My
Yeah,
bad.
but like you could not get GoldenEye anywhere, and Mike called like service merchandise. I mean, we can hold it for you if you have a credit card. Yeah,
Service
that's
merchandise.
merchandise.
yeah, still there technically on South Willow, the building.
Yeah.
But like
So the
nobody
building's there.
got GoldenEye that year. That was so hard to get, and like we got an N64 and GoldenEye. It's a fucking magic time. I also got a Tomorrow Never Dies T-shirt, but it was too small, and I had to return it to Suncoast. I should have saved that for the Rupp episode. Damn. So Graham, you were talking earlier about Christmas movies and deciding if they were Christmas movies or not.
So, it's always the big debate with everyone on whether or not Die Hard is a Christmas movie, which I don't know about you guys, but I personally think that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Me too.
Well, let's
I
get this
just
one out of
watched
the
it
way.
last week.
I'm gonna say it is.
Yeah, I mean, the big argument that I hear everyone say is like it could take place, it could take place at any time and the story would
Right.
still work. But like the main conceit of the movie is that the bad guys are only there because it's the company Christmas party and all the employees are going to be there after hours.
And that's the only reason John McClane went to L.A. is to see his family on Christmas, right?
Yeah. Holly
And like,
Genesso.
how many
Gennaro.
How many
Gennaro,
company
sorry.
parties do you have after hours at a big company like that that's not a Christmas party?
Yeah. You also know that they wanted to do it because they were all having drinks and stuff, so they were off guard. They were not expecting any of that, you know? What about the guy there just doing blow the whole time?
Ellis.
Ellis.
Hans, booby. I'm your white knight.
Jesus. Movie's great.
Was that movie? Did that take place on Christmas Eve though? Not that it matters. So was it officially
I think
Christmas
so.
when Al
think it
Powell
was-
shot the fucking blonde guy?
I think it was Christmas Eve.
I just wonder if it crossed over into midnight and then
I'm sure
Probably
it did.
Argyle.
I was literally going to say Argyle. That's probably my favorite character of that movie, like as far as ancillary characters.
But I found a list of other movies that are a little more nebulous to talk about whether or not they are a Christmas movie or if Christmas is just in the movie.
All right, let's hear him.
So, another hotly contested one, Batman Returns.
Yeah, I would say it's a Christmas movie.
See, I don't think that's a Christmas movie.
I thought you always said that was.
No, it takes place at Christmas, but I don't think that makes it a Christmas movie.
The last scene is Merry Christmas, Alfred, and a Happy New Year. What does he say?
Yeah,
To
but if
men
you cut
and
that
women.
if you cut that one line from the movie, Christmas has nothing to do with anything. It just takes place at Christmas.
He has the tree lighting ceremony, and
I mean,
Catwoman says Merry Christmas when she kills Max Shrek.
That's the first time I ever remember seeing Christopher Walken, other than probably seeing Deer Hunter.
When would you have seen
Vaguely.
Deer Hunter before that? As a kid?
Dad watched it with me one time. It was on TV late one night, but it was obviously chopped up and edited.
Did him out! Did him out!
Damn.
I don't know. I think it's a Christmas movie, though. Batman Returns, not Deer Hunter.
I mean, I could probably be convinced. All
What
right,
do you remember of that movie, Pat?
Huh?
What do you remember of that movie?
I just remember.
I can tell you that year it came out, I got the Batcave for Christmas. There you go. Just segued into that.
I just remember the Danny
Go have
DeVito. It was the Penguin, right? Didn't he live in like the sewers?
Yeah. In the
Okay.
old, like the zoo, the penguin
Yeah,
enclosure thing.
exactly.
And
I
it was
remember
like,
a lot of it. I need to
it
watch
had the
it.
toxic waste, like being dumped in the bag.
Yeah, exactly.
that's a great movie.
What's
You have to say that's like the first movie you really remember, like that you watched a bunch of times.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's probably one of my earliest movies that I have memories of.
Okay, what do we got?
All right,
one.
another
Oh,
one
sorry.
on the list, which I don't know, I don't really have anything to say about it, but it does say that some people have said On Her Majesty's Secret Service is a Christmas movie.
I'm trying to think.
I've never seen it, so I can't.
Because I'm pretty sure all the chicks are at the... If you don't know the movie well, it's not going to make sense.
Well, I just wanted...
I think it takes place over Christmas break. It has a song called "Do You Know How Christmas Trees Are Grown." I wouldn't necessarily. No, I wouldn't say it's a Christmas movie though.
I mean, it is a fact that James Bond does love celebrating Christmas in other countries.
Yeah, because he's like banging all these chicks from other countries. I said it last episode. You guys really got to watch that Lazenby documentary though, because like when he was filming that movie, he banged like every chick that was on that set.
Jesus, he was a poon hound, huh?
And then fucking walked away from all of it. I don't understand.
So is Goldeneye a Christmas movie? Because that's the one with Christmas Jones, right?
No, it's World Is Not Enough.
Mm,
That was on the
shit.
top. On the top.
That's Pat's only reference for Bond. But
I like a
no,
ride.
that's just her name.
What's it? I like a spirited ride as much as the next girl. Who's that? The next girl.
Let's see. What are some other ones on the list?
Well, Love Actually, but that's a Christmas movie.
Trading Places.
What?
Trading Places.
Man, I know that movie halfway well. I'm trying to think. So that's during Christmas.
Yeah, it takes place. At least part of it is over Christmas. I remember.
Yeah, I remember
there's,
Jamie Lee Curtis's apartment has like a tree, but
There's
Yeah.
the scene where Dan Aykroyd is dressed as like the really like grimy Santa Claus.
yeah, yeah.
Mortimer and Randolph.
Randall, yeah. Remember they give their butler like a fucking. It's like, oh, I almost forgot your Christmas bonus. They give him $5. It's like,
Yes.
thank you. Maybe I'll go see a movie by myself.
Randolph, I'm still not speaking with you.
Yeah, the whole time the bet is $1. That whole they ruin people's lives
For
for
a
$1.
I know.
dollar.
It's so absurd.
That's another great movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in decades.
What is it, Pat? It's like pork bellies or bacon, like in a
Bacon.
bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich.
Sandwich. Yeah.
It's like orange juice commodities. I don't think that's a Christmas movie though, personally.
That's what I would say. It's another one that like it takes place over Christmas, but I mean Gremlins is another one that
That's a Christmas movie.
I agree.
Yeah.
Also, I never knew until was his name Rupert?
Brian Rupert or Rob.
When he was talking about like that dark shit that actually was originally written into the script, but they never did. That was eye opening. Like the kill scenes and stuff like that. And
That's the movie I saw when I was a kid that made me want a little toy robot. I remember I got one at yeah, Grandma and Grandpa's house. Remember that thing? It had like a tray and could hold a soda, but like it was so janky, and I had to like try to maneuver it over to Uncle Beetle with a beer. Do you remember that?
no,
Literally a robot had a tray and it could hold a can.
I don't remember that. That sounds really.
Yeah.
No,
There actually used to be a book at Mom's house, and it had all the Christmas and all these gifts in it. It had like that Lego set I got, like that initial like. I think that robot it was in there, like all this random shit that I didn't remember.
Because Aunt Anita would always write down all the gifts. Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone would be all annoyed by it.
But it was kind of cool to look back now, and she probably still has that. I can ask her. Sarah and I went out with her and Uncle Beetle to a brewery in Exeter a few years ago. It was actually a good time hanging out with them.
I'm sure you're the only family member they'll talk to.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
All right, what do we got, Graham? We're just boring him with like family shit.
Sorry, Graham.
I mean, the last big thing on the list is: would you consider any movie made by Shane Black a Christmas movie?
Can you go through all of his movies real quick?
All right, real quick.
I know you like Shane Black.
Hold on one second. Let me pull up the list.
Okay, I'm not familiar with Shane Black.
I wish I had that as bingo for Graham. Shane Black.
Famously, all his movies take place like on or around Christmas.
Okay.
Was Predator around? Well, he didn't direct that. He wrote it. So.
I think at least some of it. I know that like a big scene in the movie was Halloween because like the little kid wore a predator mask out trick or treating.
I know he was in Randomly As Good as It Gets. That's a good movie.
All right.
That was a good movie.
All right. So he has directed 6 movies: Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Iron Man 3, Edge, The Nice Guys, The Predator, and Play Dirty, which came out this year.
You say The Edge? Like that? Which one is that?
Or Edge.
Is that the one with Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin and like they fight the bear?
Looks like it was a TV movie. It's like
So
a
we know like
Western.
3 movies out of that list. I was supposed to type that Christmas.
I mean, I think, yeah, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Iron Man 3, The Nice Guys all take place during Christmas.
So real quick, I went to when I used to work for Magnolia Home Theater at Best Buy. We went out to a 2-week training in Hollywood, and we went on the Kimmel Show 3 times. And one of the times, Val Kilmer was on promoting Kiss Kiss Bang Bang in 2005.
I've never seen that movie.
I've seen parts of it. I've heard it's real good.
Yeah, so we went on the show. So one night it was Val Kilmer, Ozzy was on one night.
Why would you want to see that show 3 times in a row? I know it's a different guess, but
it was right next door to where we stayed, and Geraldo was on one night.
well, you can't miss that.
and then there was a show after it was like Most Def and Talib Quality or whatever, but it was literally right next door to our hotel. So why the hell not? Yeah, our place was right next to the Man's Chinese Theater. So
Is that what all we got for Shane Black?
Yeah, I mean those are the three
yeah,
big ones.
I've seen one of those movies.
Would you consider Iron Man 3 to be a Christmas movie?
I've seen that movie like twice. No.
I mean, same.
Is the final battle on Christmas?
No, I think the
Guy
only
Pearce.
I think the only thing in it that like directly references Christmas is that scene where he like buys all the stuff at the hardware store and makes all the like homemade gadgets to sneak into that place without the suit.
Yeah.
The bombs that he makes are like Christmas tree baubles.
Well, Kevin McAllister can do that too.
I think that's the only like overtly Christmas thing in the movie besides like that it takes place around Christmas.
You know what is a Christmas movie?
what?
Reindeer Games.
What?
I've never seen it.
You've never seen that, Pat, with Ben Affleck?
No, I want to see it. I know it's good, but I've never seen it. No.
Real quick, he's in prison with his buddy. They're both about to get out. His buddy gets killed in prison the day before. And his buddy was going to meet up with Charlize Theron. And they had never met. They met through the, like letters through prison.
Pen pals.
And
or
Affleck
whatever.
gets out, doesn't tell. He's like, "Oh, I'm Nick, the guy that just died."
Oh shit!
He
He
doesn't know.
pretend.
Yeah, he's like, I can, hook up real quick, and should be, one and done. So they
GTF.
start so they start banging essentially, and then her brother comes in the hotel room, and it's Gary Sinise and like Danny Trejo and like his whole gang. And he's like, "Oh, I found out you used to work in a casino," and he makes him like rob the casino with them. But the whole time he's like, "I'm not that guy that used to work in the casino," but they don't
Oh,
believe him because
Jesus.
they're gonna kill him, because he was just initially trying to bang Charlize Theron.
Oh,
And it's like a
Jesus.
horrible movie, but it's fucking awesome.
I gotta watch it.
Wasn't the twist that the dude wasn't really dead and she knew the whole time?
Yeah, you just ruined it if Pat's gonna watch it, though.
I'm not gonna remember. It's okay.
Yeah. But the whole time, like, his buddy really didn't die in prison and was just getting Ben Affleck, like, to pull off the heist so when he got out, it would just
Oh,
be
shit.
done. Yeah.
So what makes that a Christmas movie then?
Because it takes place on Christmas Eve, and they're all dressed as Santa, and then the next morning, Ben Affleck has all the money from the heist, and all the bad guys are dead, and he's dressed as Santa, and he takes all the money, and as he's walking home, like 10 miles, he puts money in all the mailboxes as he's going home to Saginaw, Michigan,
Saginaw.
specifically.
In the
Okay.
Upper Peninsula.
The whole movie is Christmas.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh, I was gonna say now we gotta watch it, but now it's gonna be too late. We're gonna have to watch it next Christmas.
I'll watch it tomorrow night. How long is it? Like a 2-hour movie? Not too long?
Not even.
Okay.
One of the best lines is Ben Affleck's in prison for being a car thief, and he gets out, and then at the end he's like handcuffed inside of a car. He's like, "Rule number 1: never put a car thief inside of a car."
Jesus. So cheesy.
That's
I love
so
it.
stupid.
Yeah, but it's Gary Sinise, Danny Trejo. What's the dude that was Prince's father in Purple Rain? He was in Tales from the Hood.
That's what's his name?
Either way, you know who I'm talking about.
Of course I do.
Chris Farina's in it. It's like Ashton Kutcher's first movie.
What the hell was he in that? Like someone's kid?
No, he's like a casino patron. Real quick, did any of you guys see was that movie Violent Night with David Harbour? Is that what
Yes.
it's called?
Yes.
What about you,
No.
Pat? Where David
No, I know about it, but
was-
they said he's been going off the deep end.
what, in real life?
Yeah.
What way?
It was some video. I don't know if it was video or like still photos, but he went into a bar the other day and like walked in and someone tried to say hi to him and he like ripped the hat off the guy, like his baseball hat, and just ran out of the bar with the guy's hat.
I don't know if
That
I'd be
just
super
sounds
mad
funny.
at that.
Yeah, but like they said, he's been super erratic, and there was talk about how Millie Bobby Brown said that he was abusive on the set. I don't even know how much that is true.
I'm sure that
I
was more
mean-
dramatic.
Yeah, they've been together in like every press thing since then. So
Yeah, no.
I think it was just people started trying to
Yeah.
stir up.
That's
bad
the end of
press
it,
'cause
so
he was
just
cheating on
Get
his
your
wife.
money and get out.
Yeah, but look that up about him taking some guy's hat. It was really random.
Let me pull up this list. 12 monsters of Christmas. So are you guys fans of cryptids? Like what are your favorite like known cryptids?
I
Probably
don't know if I
Mothman.
know enough about cryptids to say that I have like a favorite.
Well,
Probably,
Mothman. Like,
yeah, I would say probably the Mothman.
well, since it's the holiday season, I was
Oh,
looking
what about the Squonk
the squonk. Sure, but
from
he's not.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah, he's not a Christmas themed one though, unfortunately.
Okay.
No, I was looking up the 12 Monsters of Christmas. There's actually a list, and I'm gonna skip Krampus because everyone knows that one.
Of
Wait,
course.
is so if they're gonna classify Krampus as a cryptid, would that
Yep.
technically mean that Santa Claus himself is also a cryptid?
I think so.
Technically, yeah. If you're-
Okay, because I was gonna say
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I'd feel bad classifying Krampus as a cryptid and not throwing old Saint Nick up there.
We'll see. So, like I said, I'm gonna skip Krampus. We all know that one. All right, first one, Belsnickel. A male character from southwestern German lore, Belsnickel comes to children before Christmas dressed in ripped up old garments. He then uses a switch to frighten the children. The switch is like a stick, right? Or
Yeah,
like
it's a
that.
stick. Yeah, to beat someone with. Yeah.
Modern accounts clarify the switch is used purely for scare tactics and to remind children that there's still time to be good before Christmas. If the children are polite, however, they get candy, so all is well, right? That's what that says. So what? So he just shows up with a rod,
So if you're good,
dressed up like a hobo.
you get candy, and if you're bad,
You get the switch.
Belsnickel will beat you with a stick.
He just says he uses it to frighten.
Oh, so he never actually hits
Oh,
them.
so he
no.
only
Never actually-
he only
so-
threatens to beat you with a
So a
stick.
hobo comes to your fucking German village. He's like, "You guys better be good." And it's like, "All right." That's his whole story, Belsnickel.
How? Like, don't the Germans already have Krampus?
I think most of these are, yeah, like German, Nordic.
I'm sorry, but what's going on with Germany where they need to have
We got to figure that's where like the Saint Nick shit comes from. And this
yes,
is gonna
but
be
why
from
does
Syria.
every single like German lore figure is like, oh, you better be good, or else this tiny little leprechaun is gonna come into your house at night and eat your
Or you're gonna get
eyeballs.
stomped out.
Like, are the German children
Yeah.
just that bad, or like why do all of these things come from Germany?
Oh, well, next we have the Yule Cat, one of my favorites because
Wait, the Yule Cat?
the Yule Cat.
Okay.
Hellboy actually fought the Yule Cat. That's like one of my favorite Christmas Hellboy standalone comics. Pat, you know Hellboy, right? At least know of him.
Yeah, of course.
All right. There are mean cats, and then there are cats that are trying to eat you. This entity is connected to an Icelandic tradition where those who finished all their chores in time for the holidays would receive new clothes, while those who didn't have to go without. Parents told their children tales of the Yule Cat, who was looking for lazy children and could tell by their lack of new clothing. All right. So these children would then be sacrificed to the cat. This is also a gentle push to help those in need, as Icelanders would often give clothes to the homeless in honor of of this tradition. So a giant cat shows up to your house to make sure you're wearing new clothes, because if you're dressed like shit, they know you were
You're
bad.
lazy.
Yeah. Or your neighbors didn't provide you with new clothes because
Yeah.
and they would eat you anyway. And from the pictures I've seen, this cat can be the size of like an entire house. It's not.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, are there any cryptids on this list that are not like, listen to your parents or you'll die?
Well, the next one.
Some
Okay.
dark shit.
Now you have to forgive my pronunciation, but Pierre Fautillard, part of a French legend, Pierre Fautillard is a butcher who looked for children to eat. He lured 3 boys into his shop where he would kill and salt them. St. Nicholas came to the rescue and resurrected the boys. The butcher then became his slave of sorts, tasked with enacting punishment to bad children on St. Nicholas Day.
So again,
That's
listen
fucked.
to your parents or you'll die.
So a butcher kills 3 kids, Santa saves them, brings them back. No,
Wait,
Santa
how
comes
does-
in, brings you back to life,
Yeah, he brings.
and
yeah.
then makes the butcher a slave to enact more punishment on children.
Wait,
Santa
he
Claus
brought him
just
back
sounds.
to.
Yeah,
Jeez.
the butcher killed the kids, then Santa came in, brought them back to life, and then
So the butcher,
then
the butcher
decided-
fucked with them more?
But then decided that he was going to spare the butcher to act as some sort of
punishment for bad
rules
children.
enforcement.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Wow.
it's the fucking French, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, all I'm hearing is that Europeans just want their children to behave, and they will do whatever they can to make sure that happens.
Yeah, they'll spin up some
Like,
lore.
if you're nice, you'll get one piece of candy, and if you're not, you will die.
Die.
Believe me, this is when it worked on me and Pat. They would just be like, "We're gonna hit you." I'd be like, all right, fair enough.
Okay.
Don't need to worry about some fucking French winter.
Oh my god.
All right, next one is the Yule Lads. These 13 Icelandic trolls, known as Yule Lads, each have a name and distinct personality. Similar to the Yule Cat, they would scare children into behaving while also wreaking general havoc around Christmas. From the 12th century onwards, tales surface of the benevolent figure Julian S., which is Santa Claus, who brought gifts to good children, thus merging traditions until formerly mischievous Yule Lads left nice gifts in shoes that children would leave out, considering they've been good, of course. All right, that one confuses me.
I mean,
Yeah, me
that
too.
sounds
3
to me
trolls.
like a late 2010s YouTube prank channel called the Yule Lads, who just go around pranking children who don't behave.
And if you're good, they would leave you shoes.
Yeah,
The Yule Lads.
they're really big on German TikTok.
All right, the next one is the Befana or Babushka. The title depends on the region.
That
The
Russian?
Befana for Italy and Babushka for Russia, and parts of Eastern Europe, respectively.
Probably
Also
Poland.
Lithuania. She's a witch-like lady who gives out punishments for the lazy while rewarding the hardworking ones. She packs up and takes off on a broomstick every January to join the Three Kings. Who the hell are they? Like the
The
biblical, like
Yeah, probably the
So every
gold,
house-
frankincense, and myrrh.
so every house is up for search, and if she finds a child there, she leaves behind cookies and various presents. Wait, how's she bad? So if you're lazy, you don't get shit, but if you're cool, you get some cookies. You
Yeah,
don't get eaten.
sounds good.
I thought babushka was like those Russian ladies with like the handkerchief scarf things.
Yeah, I think it's also the name for the hat they wear, the big.
Yeah, remember when
Fur hat.
JFK was killed? They were always looking for the babushka lady. That's like the one person they were never found
Yeah.
in the Zapruder film.
Yep.
Graham, any comments for that one? Outside, you
I-
get cookies.
I mean, I like the idea of getting cookies. I mean, that sounds like a more like a Santa type that, you know, there isn't necessarily punishment for being bad.
All right, the next one, I'm definitely not pronouncing this one right, but it's Marie Lwyd. It's Maryllwyd. Sorry. A Welsh creature, Marie Lwyd only has one goal in mind, to get inside your house. A skeletal being, she rises from the dead and roams the streets to remind the living of her existence. To keep the undead out, you must engage in a battle of wits in poetry form. This usually happens on New Year's Eve. To add to the creepy visual, it's usually presented by a puppeteer parading a horse skull on a pole draped in white cloth. Jesus Christ.
That's creepy as fuck.
So you gotta, to keep it out of your house, you gotta like do poetry with it on New Year's in Wales. And the thing looks like it looks like a moose skeleton with a sheet over it.
All right, I'm gonna look it up. Spell it again. Hold on. How do you spell it?
It's Marie, so Miri,
Wait, Miri?
Maryllwyd.
What the fuck is that?
Was that in The Witcher at one point?
That's terrifying.
All right, we're ready for the next one?
I mean, why aren't there any cryptids that are just like nice?
There are. These are just fucking Christmas ones.
Well,
So.
every single one of them is just like, this thing is going to eat you.
We'll get a load of this one, Graham. The Perchta. In Switzerland, the goddess Perchta rides with a horde of demonic helpers known as Straggle, who enjoy tucking into the New Year's offerings left out by people who hoped for Perchta's blessings of wealth and health. Straggle takes punishing bad children to the extreme as they rob them and tear them to pieces literally.
Oh, Jesus, this is awful.
What the fuck?
The Straggle.
What are these kids who deserve to be ripped to pieces?
I don't know, they're Swiss.
Yes.
You've been sitting out too long out of the World War.
So wait, I'm sorry. This one is just like people are expecting to get something good and instead they get something that will eat them?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you leave the New Year's offerings like outside, and then like the demons come and eat them, and then they take your kids. And so if your kids are bad, then they rob your kids and then tear them apart.
It's a raw deal.
It's a raw deal. Yeah, that's right. Graham's thinking all these monsters he can tell his kid about. Shut up! The perch test's gonna get you.
What's that? Look it up.
You're not getting Transformers this year. You're lucky you're not getting eaten.
You're getting the perchta.
Next is the Lussie. December 13th in Norway and Sweden used to be known as Lussie's Night. Lussie herself was a demonic woman accompanied by demons and evil spirits. During the old winter solstice, when the veil between the living and the dead was believed to be thinner, Lussie and her demons would fly over town and villages to check if the year's work had been completed. If not, there would have been consequences.
Well,
Yeah,
today's
you won't get that Lussie.
By the way, today is the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year, and it's the first day of winter. Be careful.
Well, it says during the old winter solstice is December 13th.
Okay, never mind.
What would the year's work be if there wasn't, enough wood in the shed, enough canned goods,
enough
callus palmed?
Enough tin fish.
I still can't get over that the monster's name is the Lussie.
It might be Lucy because it's spelled like two different ways.
No, I'm just gonna keep saying that it's Lussie.
That's fine.
Maybe I'm just
don't think
online
anyone's
too
going to be
much.
around to correct you. That guy from Spain that listens, Dr. fucking Cryptid, is going to be no. The next one, there's no way I can pronounce this. The Kalin Katsaroi. It's Greek.
Jesus.
A group of malevolent goblins, thank you, and demons from Greece who lived underground. Legends say that the 12 days of Christmas would cause the demons to rise and roam the earth. Their mission was to steal any children born throughout this time and turn them into demons like themselves. Families would use protective measures to chase them away, such as binding newborn babies in straw and garlic. Sorry, I can't speak. So goblins, demons came out from underground.
So during the 12,
children.
So it's only if the babies are born during the 12 days of Christmas, and they don't do. All they do is they take the
children
babies.
Born throughout the time. Yeah,
I mean,
the 12 days of Christmas.
Of all of the cryptids we've talked about so far, that's probably the least bad.
Yeah.
So if you have a baby, you just tie him up in straw and garlic, and you're good to go. Just give him a good marinade. The next one is the Grilla, the mother of the previously mentioned Yule lads. Oh, so they have a mom.
Oh.
Grilla is an ogress who kidnaps and eats children who don't obey their parents.
Eats children?
Yeah.
Oh.
Her association with Christmas is pretty recent if one considers the 17th century, when she was assigned the role of the mother. She has 3 different husbands and 72 children, not to mention Yule Cat, who also lives with her. What?
Wait, she got 72 kids.
I'm sorry. Did they
She was blamed for a volcanic eruption in 2010. I cannot say that name.
Did they create the European cryptid Avengers?
I guess in the 17th century, if you will.
So what was this volcano?
I can't. There's no way I could ever pronounce that. Do you want me to spell it?
Yeah.
EYJAFJALLAJOKULL.
Oh yeah. Fuck that.
But yeah, 3 husbands, 72 children, and the Yule Cat.
She's the worst ever.
Oh, the last one's stupid. It's Jack Frost.
Oh. Cal, remember that movie?
Wait, are we the cheap shitty horror movie or the
the
Michael
killer
Keaton?
snowman? The killer snowman with what's her face in it?
The Michael Keaton one was great.
I never saw that one.
I don't know if I would consider it great, but
I watched it one time and it made me
is a
sad.
movie.
I've never watched it again.
What, the horror one?
No, the one with Michael Keaton.
Oh. Who's in
It
the
was in that
horror one?
movie? Trevor Rabin.
oh, are you thinking about
From Yes?
what's her name? Like
Yeah.
Elizabeth Shannon?
Shannon Elizabeth? Elizabeth, yeah.
The one I'm thinking of is fucking Michael Keaton and
Yeah,
Kelly
that's
Preston.
the one that I think.
Yeah.
But
Where,
when
like,
you're
Michael
thinking about-
Keaton's like this, like
He's a
jazz, not
musician,
jazz.
yeah.
He's a musician, like a blues dude. And randomly, Trevor Rabin of Yes is in his band. But he like goes off the road one Christmas Eve and becomes Jack Frost, the fucking talking snowman.
Yeah, because he promised his kid he'd be home for Christmas, and then he just dies.
Yeah, and he
On the
dies
way
at
to-
the end, Pat. It's the saddest
No,
fucking
he
thing.
dies
Oh.
in the car crash. And
No, I'm saying when
Christmas
he,
magic
when he goes to
turns him into
heaven
the
at the
snowman.
end.
Yeah.
I don't want to see
Yeah, when
that.
Jack Frost
Sounds
becomes
sad.
human as Michael Keaton. Do you want to hear a sadder Michael Keaton movie? What's
Wait.
that one? My Life?
My Life, yeah, where he was filming those videos for his son before
Yeah,
he
he
ever
has
died.
like terminal cancer. So
Cancer.
like,
That movie's awful.
Yeah, his wife
Like
is pregnant,
that.
so he makes like videos for like 21 years of the kid's
Yeah.
life, like for every birthday, and like teaches them how to shave and like
Shave,
life
yeah.
advice,
That
like
that
records
movie
all
was
this shit.
awful. Yeah.
That movie's brutal.
Brutal. But yeah, Jack Frost. It was Shannon Elizabeth. That was the one that he was banging her with a carrot in the shower.
I've never seen that thing good.
Sure, I
Right?
haven't either. I just know that she's in it.
And it's the carrot. Sorry.
Bill Goldberg in that too.
I
Like
Wrestler.
the wrestler?
I know there was one
I
with
think
like
so.
Goldbergs in one.
Well, there was a bunch of those movies. Remember Uncle Sam? That was terrible too.
Like I love bad horror movies, but you know there has to be a limit.
Yeah. That
Thinking
was
how stupid it's
terrible.
gonna be.
Yeah.
Like if it's
we
just
call that
trying to be
we call that the Blood Harvest Event Horizon.
No, if it's just trying to be stupid, like that
Like,
shit, okay.
like a
I don't think they
Thanksgiving?
went into Blood Harvest thinking like this is gonna be the dumbest, stupidest fucking movie. They're probably like, all right, we got Tiny Tim, we can make
Yeah.
something out of this, and then
Or like a Thanksgiving,
most of those are just stupid to be stupid.
of course. Poultrygeist, remember that one?
No, I just know the name. I don't want. I will never be sitting home like after this and be like, I'm gonna watch Poultry. That sounds fun.
I never saw it, but I heard it was awful. But I've seen a Thanksgiving. And then what's the one with Gary Busey? Ginger Dead Man.
What?
So Gary Busey was like this homicidal like maniac, and
Yeah, I know who Gary Busey is.
So they in this
What he is in
movie,
every movie.
they cremated him, and somehow his remains got put into like a gingerbread cookie mix, and this gingerbread cookie came to life and killed people.
What year is that from?
Ugh. Hold on,
You have to look it up. It's,
2000, 2001. Yeah, it was called Ginger Dead Man. It was awful.
I mean, you had lost me at Gary Busey, so
Yeah, he's awful.
do you guys have any other Christmas traditions, movie wise? Usually, I watch Home Alone. I don't know if I'm gonna get to it this year. Obviously,
I love that movie.
I did Die Hard for the longest time, obviously, but
Yeah, I saw it the other night. We didn't finish it.
it isn't a movie tradition. But have either of you listened to the Chipmunks Christmas Carols album?
I know the hula hoop song, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You enjoy listening to that?
Yeah, that whole album. We would listen to it.
Oh, shit.
Like still?
Not still. I haven't introduced the kids
you-
to it yet. I have the CD.
Yeah, you don't want them fucking
From my
going
parents.
outside to find a Yule cat. They don't care. Like, thank you.
That cat's the size of a house.
But we listened to that every year, like setting up the Christmas tree and stuff. We would listen to that album. So I still have a fondness for it. That's the worst song on the album.
Oh, yeah.
I remember at Leechmere, I got like some like Chipmunks greatest hits, but I swear to God, this was '87. I was trying to get Invisible Touch, and Mom talked me into getting this Chipmunks album. I remember it had some Van Halen hits on it. I'm trying to remember what was on it though.
Jesus. Wait, no. So you wanted an Invisible Touch, and you got the
'Cause
Chipmunks
we had that.
instead?
Remember that babysitter we had? And she like broke her ankle.
Oh, on
Her
her
dad was
steps.
like a firefighter. I don't know. It was like the one
Yeah.
babysitter we constantly had.
Yeah.
And
She
she had Invisible Touch, and like I had heard that, and like I'm not gonna be like, oh, it moved me. I was a little kid, but I was like, yeah, I want that album.
Yeah.
So I like
Well,
we went to Leechmere, and like that was the biggest fucking album of that year. I was
Mhm.
gonna get it, and like Mom probably was just like, oh, what about Chipmunks? And I was like, oh yeah, that's a better choice.
Well, she broke her leg or whatever, or foot on the steps because she slipped. Remember?
Oh, I'm surprised we didn't get sued.
Maybe we did, but she got me into the album "Kick" by NXS.
She's probably like fucking 60 now.
Probably. I remember she was pretty hot.
She's probably like 53, if anything. She's probably like a couple years older than you.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but no. Yeah, she got me listening to NXS.
I definitely heard like Invisible Touch because like I knew who Phil Collins was even at that time, like because all we did was watch MTV. That would have been around like Cinderella and shit and Huey
yeah.
Lewis.
Fucking love Huey.
All right, what else you got, Graham?
I don't have anything else.
What about you, Pat?
Are there any other movies that we think are possibly Christmas?
We already
No?
moved on from that. He had to cut it back.
Oh,
into that.
you know, if we are
Oh,
talking
sorry.
about Christmas traditions, I haven't watched it in forever, but Christmas Vacation
Oh, what a
is
great
definitely
movie.
Yeah, it's been a while.
like it used to be a staple in our house around Christmas.
It's a beaut, Clark. I work
By
with this
that-
dude, Marcello, at work, and he says that all the time. like throughout the year. Like a bowl of pizza. It's a Butte, Clark. It's like 3 years in.
If I ever go on like a rant where I'm just like venting at someone, I will end it every time with "Holy shit, where's the Tylenol?"
Was that in that?
Yeah, when he gets his Christmas bonus and it's just the Jelly of the Month Club.
Yeah.
And he goes on this huge fucking rant for like 2 minutes, and he just ends it with "Holy shit, where's the Tylenol?" Just walks away.
That's a gift that keeps giving all year long. Was that Brian Doyle Murray?
Randall and Murray, yeah.
Murray, yeah. And they bring him over there.
Dude, when I worked at Weathervane back in the day, I think the first like 2 years, so I was there 8 years. The first 2 years, they'd give us like a check for like a butterball turkey, and I think it was like $20, enough to cover a turkey, but it's cool, whatever. And like they're like, due to the economy, we're gonna not do that anymore. And we worked with this. You remember Linda, Pat?
Yeah, of course.
She talked about that for the next 6 years I was there until the end, that they took the turkey away.
Oh, those old women just keep going on and on. Yeah, she was the old woman with the glasses.
Yeah, she was like super cool, but she mentioned that for 6 years that we didn't get the free turkey anymore.
That turkey was probably like Jesus.
Like I said, it was just a check that you could like cash in. It was like a money order, but it was meant to like go towards that, and they were just like, due to financial whatever, it was just some bullshit, like dickhead move. You'd be mad about it that one Christmas, probably. You'd be like, oh, fucking dickheads. You never think of it again. And she brought that up.
Her and Gail would commiserate.
Yeah,
I can't have it. I can't have it.
Fucking $20.
Some people get something in their head and they just get bent out of shape and.
No Christmas turkey.
What a travesty.
Were you there that year at Leon's house when we had the turducken?
Oh, yeah.
I think it was gross.
Those things sound awful.
Well, I think they fucked it up because it was so greasy. Well, How
do you fuck it up? You just throw it in the oven and bake it for however long it says.
Yeah, but how do you...
But nobody was sober for that, I guarantee.
How do you cook something like that to make... Like, it just... I would rather
I'm pretty sure it was like par-cooked, frozen, and...
Yeah.
Like, that thing was already like $100 at that time, right? Wasn't it like in a box? And they just, it.
It's probably $200 now.
It seems like a novelty, because like...
Yeah, unless you're the fucking, king of England like 300 years ago, why would you want that?
Yeah, because how can you cook it so that the inside bird is fully cooked and the outside bird is
like I said, I'm pretty sure it's like par cooked, and like
the whole idea was that the fat from the duck would render down and get into the chicken and the turkey.
And it's like
moist.
It's like deboned mostly, right? They don't just shove a fucking chicken into the turkey into the.
Yeah.
And there's ones with like they have like turducken pork, whatever, and it has pork too and stuffing, and that's just gross.
Like a pork head.
Yeah, with nasty bones and shit in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound appealing.
Same thing with a Cornish game hen. That thing is gross.
I've eaten them. They're tiny and they're like, eh.
I don't get what enjoyment you could get out of that.
Kyle, I might be remembering wrong, but didn't Dad cook a fucking goose one year?
I have no idea.
No.
If he did, I wouldn't have eaten it.
One of the Christmases, I think he did a goose. It was so
goose gut.
Yeah.
I remember those nasty Virginia hams, though.
Well, they were so salty, but if you actually soaked
didn't you have to like take it in the sink and like...
Yeah, because they were completely cured because they didn't have to be refrigerated. But I don't think he ever soaked them enough.
Yeah, the place smelled like a fucking Virginia smokehouse.
Oh, yeah. They're good, but I don't think he ever got rid of enough salt.
It's turning into the culinary channel again.
Yep.
Oh, hot sauce.
Okay, yeah.
Are we going to talk about that?
Do you want it?
We can.
We should.
Anyone's going to care. We do a small release and like give away a couple bottles. So, Pat, how hard would it be? I mean, not all in one day, but to do like 4 different sauces to like represent ourselves?
It's easy enough. The only problem is if we do it in the house this time of year, obviously I can't do it outside. Like literally when it becomes airborne, you start coughing up a storm.
Well, that's your problem. You live there.
Not for me, but for
it's
Sarah.
It's gonna be like The Rock. It's gone airborne.
Yeah, exactly. Paper or plastic? Yeah, we can do it.
I mean, we can do some at my house too if it's gonna.
Yeah, that'll be better. I have You saw my picture. I have so many freaking peppers. I have
Yeah,
two
well,
entire.
we gotta do one for Graham because Graham, you're not like the biggest heat guy, right?
Yeah, I'm
No,
not. I'm not
Can
a.
we do like something super mild?
we can do
We have the
poblano
names,
and
right, Graham? What was it? Like Graham's naked sauce.
Yeah. So, yeah, the ones that we had so far was Scott's Hot Mercury sauce.
That we're gonna put. I'm gonna buy the foil. Would that even
foil.
show up
Yeah,
in hot sauce?
yeah, it'll show up. Yeah.
And what was the other one?
And then, there was my naked sauce.
And what was it? Kyle's like hot Asian bot sauce or something.
Asian bot sauce.
Because allegedly, I pay for Chinese bots to listen to our show.
But no, for graham sauce, we'll do poblano and jalapeno, and we'll
I
seed
do
most of
love
the peppers. So we'll have a little bit of heat. You like garlic?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do like garlic, jalapeno, poblano, maybe a little charred onion. Yeah, we'll make something good. Just a little bit of a heat. If
He
you
just
were to
doesn't
buy
want some something's gonna blow his asshole out or be
no,
like
no. But as far as like store bought hot sauces, what's your go to as far as the perfect?
Oh, I mean,
heat?
I don't even really get hot sauce.
Okay, yeah, we'll make one.
we
for
need
you.
like Tabasco for him.
No, Tabasco for some people's hot.
Or we can do the I already looked into it, do some custom labels, that'd be fun.
Oh yeah, I already
What are you
have all
thinking
the
for yours?
for me.
Yeah.
Like what's gonna go in?
Or a name for it or something Hawaiian. Fucking
Probably not. I think just ass blast.
ass blast.
So I want some heat, but nothing like melt your mouth, but like probably some serrano, maybe one ghost pepper, a reaper.
How many like bottles do you do like per batch?
Well, I mean, depends.
I think initially when I was explaining it to over text with Graham and Scott, they thought like you had some like garage setup was like mass producing. I was like, no, he makes like a pot of fucking, like 10, 20 bottles maybe.
I could probably. So right now, I'm looking on the shelf. 12. I have a box of 12 5-ounce bottles. So
Oh,
60.
I'll buy the supplies and shit.
No, I already have the bottles. So I literally need vinegar and a few other ingredients, but the bottles are right over there. Yeah, it's probably gonna
And
cost
if we do like 10 bottles of each and we give away like 3, 4, 5 of them or something.
Yeah, we'll buy more bottles. Yeah, I get them all on Amazon. Yeah, we'll just do different batches. Yeah,
because it doesn't matter like shipping food if you're not like if no one's paying for it, right? It's just hot sauce. Like we can
no, it's fine. Yeah,
give
it's
that
fine.
away.
Yeah,
Scott's like, we don't have a food license. I'm like, wait, no, we're not talking about like mainstreaming. Like,
yeah, we should do like a Thai curry one.
well, we could do that the Asian one for me,
Nice.
the Asian bots.
The Asian pot sauce.
I think Scott sauce literally has to be straight
Make it
Reaper.
nuclear,
Straight Reaper.
like right out the barn.
No, I have two 32-ounce jars of Reapers that have been fermenting in vinegar for 3 years.
Well, I was telling them like some of those sauces are like something you put 2 drops in,
Yeah,
like a bigger batch. It's not like Tabasco where you're just gonna like dump
No.
it on fries and.
but
I'd like, oh, that's got a kick. Like, no,
I'd rather make sauces that actually have heat but flavor. Yeah,
Scott's Mad Mercury sauce.
yeah. We'll find out what he wants for flavors and we'll make it.
Is it just gonna be his fucking that stupid face he's doing on the bottle? I feel like that's gonna be all of us. So Pat, you gonna work on those sauce recipes for us, and we'll Graham, you're down to go over to Pat's house, right, or mine, and we'll
Yeah.
hook up some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds
come
good.
up with some flavors that you want in yours, Graham and Kyle, and we'll make them because I have plenty of peppers, plenty.
All right, boys. Well, Merry Christmas and keep it pointless.
Keep it pointless.
Merry Christmas and keep it pointless.
Wait, where the fuck is Scott?
Oh wait, he never joined the Zoom call. That motherfucker.
What a bitch.
No, actually, he's gonna. Oh wait, I think he's calling on my phone right now. What the fuck? Hi, Scott. You're on speaker. Where are you at right now?
Cruising the high seas somewhere. I don't know. Somewhere in the Caribbean. What are you guys doing?
We're just recording right now, but it's awesome that you could call us during the Christmas podcast.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. I wish I could be there, but duty calls.
Yeah, I'm sure it's real hard, partying it up.
Terrible. It's like 80 degrees, sun's out, nice smooth ocean sailing. Oh yeah, that's horrible.
Is there anything else?
Speak. So what are you guys doing? You recording or?
Yeah, we're just recording right now.
Doing our Christmas special.
Yeah. How's the food on the boat?
It's good.
How's the alcohol on the boat?
We're pretty much just eating pizza at the Sorrento's and drinking booze. So yeah, pizza and booze.
All right. Well, Merry Christmas to you, sir.
All right, Merry Christmas, everybody. Keep it pointless, right?
Keep it pointless.
Pointless.